What is going on, guys? JFC here. It's Monday. You know what that usually means. Well, hopefully it means we get a big gamble pack today. We do have one leaked, and it is the World Cup Hero Pack. So hoping that that is going to be something that actually comes out today or tomorrow. We got the next promo possibly leaked. We have a little card design for it. No official word yet, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the market outlook because of that. All that good stuff in a sec. But the content, guys, I mean, just... I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. Like, dude, these dynamic duos. Like, we got a decent Elia Meek center back card today. It looks pretty good. I mean, 88 pace, 81 defending with 87 physical, 85 rated squad to do him, though. I mean, just like this Harrod card who's just, I mean, I don't know who they're making these cards for. They're not for casuals. They're not for hardcore players. Just card collectors that spend money on the, like an shit ton of money on the game. I don't know who these are appealing to. I don't know. And that's it. And that's all we got for the content for the last like 2 days. We just had nothing. And I'm just like, every single day you hop on this game at like 6 p.m. content, and then you get off at 6:02. I mean, if there's no big gamble pack, what do you do on this game? I don't know. Anyway, enough of me complaining. Let's get to the market. We're definitely seeing a little Sunday sell-off in some places for sure here. Guys like Aloe Ron 694. It's been under 700k in a while. But in other areas, you're kind of seeing the market stay the same. So if the whole market's not going down, usually that means it's not like panic or anything like that. It's just kind of like a sell-off of the top tier meta cards. And that sell-off is really happening in the mid to high tier range. Like David just keeps going down. Like, you know, he's been just slowly dropping from about 1.6 million about 3-4 days ago. Yep, Thursday he was above 1.6, and he's just slowly dropping down. We got someone like Hero Yaya Toure also continuing to drop, you know, 649 right now. He was just 800k a few days ago. This is kind of the tier of the market that's getting hit the hardest, and I think the reason we're seeing that really is because these new cards were very good, right? The whole new promo teams in the top like 15, 16 of this up in popular page. You know, people want to use Saka, Kamavinga, Guendouzi, Bellingham, Pedri, Koundé, Hakimi. I mean, people want to use all these cards. Leao, obviously, but he's more of an expensive one. And I have used all these cards. Spoiler for my video that's coming out later today. And a lot of them are very good. So I understand why they're very hyped up. I mean, they're hyped up, let alone if they were even good in the first place. So then people are also going to get them and want to keep them in their team because I liked a lot of these players. And just also, you know, we had a lot of packs, and these heroes are still in packs. You know, it's kind of weird to think that because these World Cup heroes kind of took over. But yeah, those, you know, just these heroes are in packs still. So people can pack Yaya Toure right now. People have packed him. You know, Marquisio as well. I wonder if he's on here. He's gone down a lot as well recently. Cordoba's 329. But yeah, my guess, Lucio's under 700k now, which is like, that's the first time in a long time he's been under 700,000 coins. Yeah, he hasn't been under 700 since November 20th, so almost a month. I think this is a mix of just a little bit of a World Cup hero pack sell-off, weekend league sell-off, and part of that panic. I know it's a little ways away, but Winter Wildcards has been like not confirmed to be this Friday, but let's find it. Is it Criminal that has it? Yeah, so this is the Winter Wildcard design. If you remember last year, Winter Wildcards was actually a very, very good promo. I think that was the first time we had swaps, like a Winter Wildcard swap promo. And then we also, just the cards that came out were very, very good. They had some skill move and weak foot boosts. They had some very hyped up players in it. So it was a very good promo last year. So you could be seeing some sell-off for that. Now, I don't even think this is guaranteed to be coming this Friday. It might not be. This is just, they have this card design in the database. They have a lot of different card designs in the database though, so it's not guaranteed to be coming out this Friday. If we do hear news it's coming out this Friday for sure, then obviously we'll talk about that. But the point is, it is coming sometime. Like, it's going to be happening, and it came before Team of the Year last year, which means it has to come like this Friday or next Friday. I mean, maybe it could be 3 Fridays. I think it's this Friday or next Friday. Has to be. I think Team of the Year is like a month from Friday almost, I think, is going to be when Team of the Year comes. So when Winter Wildcards came before, that caused a giant market crash last year. That basically triggered the pre-Team of the Year crash, was the Winter Wildcards promo, because it was very good. So people sold off a lot of cards, and then that kind of just triggered the big sell-off before Team of the Year that happens every single year. So I think you're starting to see people just kind of slowly getting out of that like higher end stuff because they know that, you know, it is coming eventually, right? And that's something we should talk about, that the pre-Team of the Year crash is coming eventually. Winter Wildcards, you know, could be coming this Friday. I don't think there's reason to panic and sell anything like that right now. Obviously, the very, very expensive cards that you have right now are more than likely not going to go up anytime soon. If there's not a Winter Wildcard promo this Friday, so there's a Team 2 of the Phenoms, then you might see a little bit of a rise coming because it's not going to be as hyped up. But then even after that, if that happened, that would be the last time we're going to see it probably. Because as Team of the Year gets closer, it's just people start to sell off cards. That just is how it works. So if you're into like anything that's really, really expensive, right? You're into a Leao, or you're into a Griezmann or an Mbappe or that kind of thing, you know, something that's, you know, 600, 700, 800K plus. I know that those cards are really, really good, so it's difficult to say sell them, but if you do sell those higher end cards right now, you're probably never going to have to buy back those cards that you sold at a higher price than what you sell them for. Probably the rest of the game cycle. Once a Team of the Year crash happens, the market explodes then after Team of the Year, but obviously that's not for a long ways away, and it only explodes relative to what it goes down to. So it's kind of, if you're into really, really expensive cards, selling anytime between now and this Friday is probably going to be, if you want to be absolutely safe, it would be your best bet. I'm talking like, you know, top end icons like a Garincha, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. You have really expensive cards. I think your best bet was sometime within the next week, just get out of them if you want to be 100% safe. Of course, because those cards are so good, you don't have to get out of them at all if you don't want to. You know, Garincha or Pele or, you know, God knows what card you could have in there, and you just want to use them because it's fun, then you use them because it's fun. Okay, don't worry about the price. But if you are worried about the price, I think I don't hate selling your top end stuff sometime this week. I think it's probably going to be one of your last times before like a pre-crash worry happens, because you're going to have the pre-crash worry, which then causes the pre-crash. It happens earlier, you know, a lot of times every single year. So just warn you. So no, it was kind of a long segment there, so I apologize if I bored you to death. Let's talk about SBC fodder, because I know a lot of people probably want to talk about this because the gamble pack could be coming. And right now, it's getting invested in. So I'm assuming most of you guys that we talked about yesterday probably got into fodder sometime today. And if you did, awesome, because 86s, you probably could try and snipe below 13. 87s, you probably could try and snipe below 19. They're right around the cusp there. 84s are still low, though. 85s are still pretty low. I still think you can get in on fodder if you wanted to. I think my favorite rating is probably 84 and 85, and then 87, I want to say. Let's see the price difference between the 87s and 88s here. It's a big price difference. So I think 87s and then 85s and 84s are probably my favorites for investing in. 83s as well, just in case there's like an 83 rated squad, an 86 rated squad, something like that. You can say 83s go to like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. So do a little club stock of 83s if you haven't. Yeah, I do like buying fodder. I definitely do. The higher end stuff still could do very well, even though it's up right now at 39,000, like 89s and 90s. They still could do well. It's just a little bit riskier because they're up a little bit right now. But if you still wanted the club stock like 90s and 91s, you sure could. It's funny that we have 4 91s near fodder and 2 90s. Isn't that kind of funny? I guess we have Mo Salah there who's near fodder, but like 10K above. And if it doesn't come out on Monday, you probably can just get back in. Like, I'm assuming that World Cup Hero Pack's coming this week. If it doesn't come out on Monday, then like don't freak out. I'm sure it's coming this week. So I'm fine holding on to fodder if it doesn't come out today. The Phenom cards, though, if you guys want to look at these for like investing, I still think we want to wait a little bit. They're kind of staying stagnant right now at this price. Nothing's really rising or falling too much here. But I still do think letting the week go on, getting closer to like marquee matchup supply, division rivals, rewards supply is just kind of better for investing usually. So I don't think there's too much to look at yet, in my opinion. Looking at the prices here of these cards, you know, I still think Bellingham is pretty cheap, all things considered, but like I wouldn't buy him yet. So yeah, I think we'll just wait, see what we got on like Wednesday, Thursday. As also Mondays usually means we get some kind of upgrade packs today in terms of like player picks or double 81 plus upgrades, double 80 plus upgrades, that kind of thing. So I don't know why I'm in the SBCs. So common golds, I like to say this like every Sunday I talk about this. Common golds go to 500 plus every single Sunday. So if you're on a lower budget, right now they are 400 coins for sure. Can you buy them at 350? Oh my God, the transfer market still is resetting after every time you search it. 350? Oh yeah. You could get these at 350, and if they go to like 550, 600 or something like that, like if they go to 600 coins, like they're gonna go to 550 or 600 coins no matter what. And then you can sell for lazies at like 650, like 300 coins a card. If you just sold these like continuously, is great profit if you're on a lower budget. I mean, even if you're on a higher budget, you still can do it. But yeah, don't sleep on that method. That method's really nice. Same goes with position modifiers. Right now, what are they going for? What are these bad boys going for? 16, no, 1900. They're up right now. God, you still can't search anything in this game. So yeah, position modifiers, 2,000 coins right now. Hop on those lazies, 100% hop on those lazies. You can definitely get some sales there because people clearly need them badly despite you getting 5 free wins a day. It's crazy. I don't understand it. Hey guys, they have this new PlayStation Tournaments tab, by the way. I don't know if you've seen this. There's this new tab on the PS5 where you can like play in tournaments in either head-to-head or FUT for like certain rewards. Like this is 100 FIFA points. Some of them are 500 FIFA points. Like there was a couple a day that are 500. That's a cool addition, honestly. I can't hate this at all from EA. It's obviously going to be extremely sweaty because you could actually earn FIFA points in them. I won a 500 FIFA point tournament and I still don't have my FIFA points. I don't know when they come. It says they can come anywhere between 1 and 30 days. So, okay. I guess we wait. Yeah, so I do think this is actually cool for me. I genuinely do. This doesn't make up for the lack of a tournament game mode in FIFA. Not at all. That's like casual. But this is still something else to do, so I got to give them credit for that. I don't want to sit here. Anytime I can give EA credit at this point, I want to give it to them because I just seemingly hate on them all the time because they're just not dropping shit. And they're dropping lackluster content, in my opinion. So I'm not going to just sit here and act like I am enjoying what they're releasing when I'm not enjoying what they're releasing. So every time I do release something, I'm going to give them credit when I like it. So guys, hopefully we get the World Cup Hero Pack today. I'm expecting it, but of course, you just never know. Because we've had like no content the last couple days, I find it hard to believe it didn't come out today. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here for all types of content on the channel every single day. I love all of you. I'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Peace.